Hot mic.
Top of the morning to you, laddies.
Yeah.
That's can't use that.
We be pirates on the Siren Sea.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's session 3. The pirate crew.
Real quick,
yeah.
Does somebody have Matt pulled up?
Yeah. I got roll 20s pulled up.
I said, is somebody at the ready to roll for Matt?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We
All right,
got you. All right. Where are you?
I'm coming.
Okay.
I can hear you though. You can go ahead and start.
All right. The pirate crew of the Equinox have found Phenax's silence, which turned out to be Varyas Eidolon, whom the party have nicknamed Silence, as he currently doesn't remember his name. After a fight,
shut up about it though.
Yeah. After a fight that nearly ended with their cabin boy Swabbie being dead, the Equinox crew retreat to their ship and need to return to Meletis to talk to Khea for their next clue and to show her silence.
By choice.
Yeah.
We did not retreat by choice.
No, it wasn't by choice. What information will they discover next? Will they discover the reason for silence and the secrets he holds? Let's find out. So yes, y'all make it back to your ship. Obviously, you have the choice on actually returning to Meletis. That is just my suggestion. But you have the choice.
I do believe we spoke about that.
Yeah, we spoke about it at the end of last session.
We were gonna go talk to her.
We did.
To Khea?
Yeah, to Khea. Yeah, gotta get a Khea.
Back to Khea and fuck up who we can on the way.
Yeah, now that my soul is gone, you need a new Khea.
Your soul is gone?
My Khea soul.
Oh, shut up.
You walked right into that, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're on the ship.
Yes.
Where is there a particular direction that we're headed?
That is up to
southwest.
Yeah, let's pull up the map, I guess.
Khea's back southwest and through the bay.
Yeah, so currently y'all are
Man, I have a good photographic memory.
Yeah, y'all are making your way back from here, so y'all have to go back down this way, which is going to be a 3 days travel.
Khea, where was that again?
She is all the way at Meletis down here.
Okay, so are we gonna take the river, or are we going all the way around the peninsula?
Well, personally, I think that we should take the direct approach and just do what we have to, unless we have any other what's it called? Objectives that we might have in mind.
I defer to the captain.
I would say that usually the director is best.
Director.
We just need to keep an eye out for what's her face and her friend.
Yeah, so he said the direct route is best.
All right. Looks like we might want to go to Khea, and then whatever we have after, we can take care of 4/10.
All right. So your way back is kind of uneventful. You guys kind of, you fought the fights on the way there the first time. So
I take a knee around the area that we drowned the dead king.
Pay your respects to
yeah.
king.
Let me see if y'all come across him.
Your forebear.
I rub my crown, tear in my eye. I'm like, I will do you proud.
Yeah, I'll say you guys come across his body, and y'all see his body floating.
Like, is he's still dead, right?
He's dead. He's definitely dead.
I don't think he's dead, so I throw like a rope. Like I tie a rope off my waist and I just swan dive into the water after him.
I was like,
Meletis!
Yes!
No!
Yes, Trilby! Yes! Well, I'm over here secretly, kind of
Cat can actually get wet.
Yeah, the cat is okay with getting wet if he thinks that he can find a dead king.
That reminds me. So I get about halfway to him, and I'm like, "Oh, that's right. I hate water." Start freaking out, splashing.
So now y'all have to save Trilby.
don't have to.
He said he's tied off, so I'll just grab the rope and start pulling.
You can just keel haul me.
Yeah, so he gets back up.
One of those things where
Okay.
like,
Did I
and
get did I get the Minotaur?
Yes.
oh, wow, you must be strong as hell.
Well, I mean,
He pulled up a dead minotaur that's soaking wet out of the
Well,
ocean.
he's probably floating because he's like decrepit and
yeah, it's been a few days. You know, you've
Technically, you pulled a Minotaur and a Trilby out of the water because you pulled the rope.
yeah, you pulled
And
the
you
rope.
Right, but I'm a Goliath, so I mean
So
it's not
you did most of the work.
abnormal. That's not abnormal.
Just, 100% par for the course. Trilby's like, I'm gonna do this. Okay, you do all the work.
okay. So like
Alright,
I spill out onto the deck. I immediately flip over onto all four and I do like that like dog shake like from head to tail. Send water all over you. And then I just like I'm like really upset. I run to the main mast where I've tied a rope around it. Like 50 layers, so it's just like a wall of rope. And I just start like clawing into this thing and working out my frustration.
Oh, I guess is it because you're wet or because you've realized that he's dead?
Because I'm wet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm fucking up the scratching post.
So you still don't realize Antigonus is dead.
I don't care anymore.
He's
so,
upset.
So
He's
now
upset
you just have a
he's
dead Antigonus on the ship.
where's Silence?
Let me.
Gotta copy paste.
Yeah, I forgot to copy paste him onto the boat. I'll get him.
So I'm gonna literally look over at Swabbie and be like, hey, go see if he's got anything good in his pockets.
You gonna make the kid frisk the big dead cow?
Yes.
That's a nightmare. He's never gonna forget that smell.
Probably not, but he is alive, so he can get over it. He's not dead anymore.
Let me make sure y'all can control him. Because anybody could really control Swabbie.
So I go over to
There we
Silence.
go.
And
Y'all can control him now.
And like I'm gonna sit over there with Silence and be like, do you remember anything about your origin at all? Anything that could be helpful, or maybe you can tell us how you even came to be, or how old you are, anything.
I can think on it. Do you have that mask still? I mean, that was very useful.
Trilby.
I
God, stupid cat. I'm gonna.
You can try to get into my bag. It's like a messenger bag hanging on my back if you want to like chase me.
Oh God.
Try to slowly walk up behind me and pounce when you don't think I'm seeing.
All right.
Swabbie, go chase down Trilby.
Let's do contested acrobatics.
Yeah.
I got a 15. Beat that.
Oh jeez.
No.
Nope.
Well, the kid's not fast enough. Wow.
Oh God damn it.
He has
Does anybody have a treat possibly? Maybe a ball of yarn.
Or you guys
maybe
could
a
just
little
like
bell
approach
ball.
me from either side and try to grab me.
I'm just standing at the wheel, shaking my head.
Why was a D100? Oh, okay.
Because I was rolling on a chance
okay,
thing.
Okay.
So this one actually comes up and he's like, "Oh, I've got some treats." Pulls out
Yay!
some
Anchovies.
yeah, pulls
Wait,
up
yeah.
some anchovies that he's caught while you guys were.
What is that?
These are fresh
That smells
anchovies.
Delicious. Where did you get those?
Caught them in the water.
I want them.
Well,
I want them.
Well,
We will trade you an anchovy for the mask. The mask with Khia's name on it. Khia's name on it. Is it Khea or Khea? Did we
Khea.
determine?
It's Khea.
For keeps, or I get it back?
We can have it back after we have determined after we have used it for its purpose. or for safekeeping?
I throw my messenger bag to silence, and I just go and snatch those fucking anchovies.
All right. So Silence
And
starts.
I go to the corner of the ship, and I've got the anchovies like on the deck of the ship, and I'm just like biting it and tossing it.
Jesus. He's so upset.
All right. Well, Silence has the mask now, and he walks back over to you. He's like, "Okay, I guess just kind of read what you know for me, and maybe that'll help. And so go ahead and give me a charisma check.
For who?
Intimidation or persuasion to kind of help Silence
No, I mean like
you, because
Oh,
you're
me.
because you're helping Silence,
Oh wait, intimidation or what?
or persuasion because you're trying to like convince him to kind of like remember.
Okay, come on, buddy. You can do this. I believe in you. It could help us, and maybe we can even get you find, whatever you need. We did save your life back there against those two Fays.
So.
Tippy's going to bed early.
Oh, that's what's on here. Phenax's bloodline.
His bloodline. Wait. But he's a god. He doesn't have blood.
He has grandchildren.
Wasn't always a god.
What? How does he have grandchildren? Wait, hold up. Would I have a history check on this?
That would be a religion.
Religion check? Okay, I can do that.
Ooh.
21. Ooh.
So this is not uncommon. Gods have sex all the time and have children. They just procreate like crazy.
Greek mythology, right? We're in the Greek world.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Theros is
Never
Greek.
mind. Right. Where I was like,
This is not uncommon at all.
okay. I was like, damn it, dude, can these deities ever keep it in their pants?
But the fact that this lineage has been kept secret is kind of weird. That's what's out of the ordinary.
Oh. Okay. So it's his bloodline. What? Anything that we might know? Is your friend's name on there by chance?
So they live as master thieves. A number
That
among
checks.
they're master thieves now.
That
Apparently
checks
they
out.
want their grandfather's place among the gods for their own.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
Well, also gods can die. So
I kind of walk up now, and I'm like rubbing my whiskers with my paws, cleaning myself, and I say, daddy issues. Sounds like daddy issues. It's always daddy issues.
Sounds like granddaddy issues, honestly.
apparently they need to find a lost treasure in order to secure that place, but I can't seem to make out what it could be, and I don't remember what it was. I met these grandchildren once. They were kind of a mess.
Dicks. Yes, we are familiar with dicks. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something about yourself. You said that your friend had died and he kept you in the crypt.
Yeah, Varyas.
Varyas. He kept you in the crypt, or I guess your own safety.
I guess, yeah. You guys are the ones who told me he died, though. You guys found his body.
Right. Yes, that's on me. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I meant to say your dead friend.
Yeah.
As tactlessly as possible. So, any idea why he might have kept you in the crypt?
I guess he figured I would remember all these secrets that he told me, but apparently that backfired.
Okay, that did not help us.
I guess he figured if I had all these secrets, it was best if I was kept away from people.
Do you remember any of the secrets, possibly, other than the stuff that you just read to us from the mask? Maybe what your blood has to do with the sarcophagus? Or...
Oh, well, technically anybody's blood could be spilt on that, but I guess they figured that if my blood was spilt on it, that would secure their spot as a returned, but that doesn't make sense. Why would my blood make sense for that? It would have to be your blood.
I have a question. Out of character, is what exactly is Silence? Is he like a physical being, or is he like a ghost, or like what?
Somewhere in the middle.
Like, can we touch him?
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can touch him.
Yeah, because you can damage him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
I like to think that you're trying to figure this out while you're talking to him. So while you're talking, you just like reach out and you just start like trying to like put
Grabbing
your
at
hand
him.
to his face.
well, I carried him earlier, and I forgot that I had carried
Yeah,
him
you
around
carried him.
earlier. It's like, uh, do you eat or anything? Like, can you?
Oh,
like
that's
that?
not necessary.
Not necessary.
I mean, I could eat, but
Food's incredible. You've never had food. Wait, up, up.
Varyas said it wasn't necessary.
Captain, would you possibly have any chocolate on this ship?
I have no idea what's actually in storage.
That is a
the
good
ship-
question.
The ship
Swabbie?
was stocked before we got here.
Swabbie,
Yes, Captain?
what rations do you have? What rations do you have on here?
Well, let's see.
And I'm not the captain. I'm the king.
Hold on. Let's start with this. Silence. Have some rum.
some what now?
Rum.
What's that?
I'm kind of like just barely listening in, and I'm like crunching on something. Like, what are you guys looking for? And I'm just like eating like chocolate nuts.
Swabbie pulls out the rum.
Oh shit, we have rum.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
what kind of pirate ship doesn't have rum?
No, there's never no rum.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a particularly fond of rum myself. Not quite like chocolate. However, maybe Silence will enjoy. Here. Do we have mugs or anything on the ship?
Yeah.
Or do they just drink from the bottle like
Oh,
barbarians?
No, they've got some drinking mugs.
Okay. Tonight we celebrate like pirates.
Which we are, right, right, my king and captain?
I don't
Such
think
a strong word. I prefer merchants of opportunity.
Ah.
I'm looking around. There's like an old guy, a person that looks weird, a gangly child, and then there's us. I don't really buy the pirates line either.
Let's see.
So
We weren't given the cream of the crop.
Thinking like
They
ship.
hired me and you guys.
all right, Captain. How far until we reach our destination? How long till we reach our destination?
Approximately 3 days.
3 days. Well, we have a lot of drinking to do, men.
Okay, well, everybody who's drinking, do a constitution check.
I think I would probably have advantage because I'm gigantic.
I'm at the wheel, so I'm not.
16.
Are you gonna drink alone? Cause I'm not drinking either.
Well, Silence drank. I already
Yeah,
rolled for him.
Drinking with Silence and Swabbie and
You know, the trial.
all the.
What would Trilby do? Would Trilby? Would he have like a pipe or something, like a hookah?
I would picture him with like one of those like little old school. I'm in my classy library den kind of pipes.
Catnip.
Catnip.
Literally picture him carrying around a sack of catnip and a hookah.
While we're all drunk, his freaking eyes are bloodshot from his catnip pipe.
It's just like I'm rolling around in catnip and smoking a pipe.
He's like, and you're just like in the middle of the night, he gets munchies. He's like, you got any more of those anchovies? You could really use some anchovies, man.
Well, thankfully, your anchovy dealer is one of the few that managed to hold his drink so far.
I gotta see how well I do against catnip, so let me roll.
Oh, not well. You were fucked up.
Got a 4.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'm still okay. I rolled 16. I
Yeah.
guess.
If you got a 15 or higher, you're good. So.
Oh, then a lot of people are good.
Yeah.
So we're
Well,
all fucking
well,
drunk
well,
when we get ambushed.
well. This one's fine. Swabbie's fine. Silence is fine. You're fine. And then the three that have
Swabbie's
this,
fine.
the three with the symbol are actually out.
Oh. Well, silence. What do you think?
It's a little. I don't know how to describe it.
Yes, that happens with drinking.
It's kind of sweet.
Are you human or are you? Hey, like, are you are
I'm an Eidolon.
clearly alive? Clearly alive. Shelby's just walking along the border. of the-
Yeah, I'm
of the
high as
ship.
fuck, and I'm like walking, like I'm trying to balance on the like on the
On
like the barricade.
I'm like, he's like, do you feel anything at all? Perhaps maybe just like a little sea legs, possibly.
I'm fine at the moment.
Oh well, this was for naught. I tossed the bottle to like the rest of the crew. He's like, you guys drink. This is
Were you trying to
unfortunate. I was
get him
trying.
drunk to get him for?
No, I was trying to bond with silence, but if it's
I mean, to be
drinking, it's just
to,
kind of.
to be fair,
I'll show you how to bond. I wait for you guys to give up on the drinking thing, and you know, like I'm waiting for Silence to get alone, and I'm gonna like meet up with him like while everybody's sleeping up at the top, and I'm like I sneak up, and my eyes are bloodshot. And I throw my arm around his shoulders, and I'm like, "How about the big one? He's kind of dumb, huh?"
no, he seems real nice.
Yeah.
You're still high as fuck, aren't you?
What about well, what's your race, Athanasios?
The
Oh,
Triton?
he's a Triton.
What about the fish man?
I don't really know.
Kind of uptight.
I guess I don't know too much about him.
Well,
he's gone.
I heard him saying you're dumb, and I stood up for you. I said you were not dumb.
All right,
And I
me-
got you back. Silence.
give me a
Persuasion?
persuasion, but disadvantage
That be deception, maybe?
or deception. Yeah, deception disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, I think that's gonna depend on your source.
It's still a deception,
No, not if he actually means it.
but he's
25
lying
out of
about
24.
what he's.
It's a lie. It's a
said.
lie. It's a lie.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to make him think that like I'm his best buddy when everybody else is kind of like hating on him. So he'll confide in me, you know?
You know what? Sure. Yeah. If that's what you heard him say, I don't know why he'd say that, but I guess I guess you would know.
He's a bad guy. You know, don't listen to him. But I'm your friend. You've got Trilby. And I try to like crack a grin, but it's just like crazy eyes.
So the standard look for Trilby.
Yeah.
Uh,
And like I'm like listing left and right, so like I almost tip over and bring him with me over the edge of the ship, and I'm like, whoa. Oh man. That was a close one. You saved my life, Silence.
oh,
You
yeah.
did it, buddy.
Well, you know, I gotta take care of the crew. Still.
Yeah, man. You're gonna be the big damn hero before this is all over.
I guess. As soon as I remember more.
You know, we're two bros in a pod. We gotta stick together. And you know how you show a bro you trust him?
How's that?
You tell him your secret. I'll go first.
Okay.
I tried to eat Athanasios when he was asleep. It's his, he's kind of like a fish man, and when he like flops in his sleep, and I wasn't all there, So I bit his foot, and he woke up, and I hid, and I feel bad about it.
Oh, well,
Your turn.
I guess at least you feel bad about it. Well,
That's a lie. I have to deceive him again.
yeah.
I do feel bad about it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you got him. Well, I guess.
Lay it on me. The worst thing you've ever done.
Uh,
Or a secret you've never told anyone. Just get the weight off your shoulders, man. That's why you've got Trilby.
I guess the worst thing I did was I made sure one of Phenax's children went to. That I led them towards the underworld, knowing that they'd probably die.
Oh man, that's nothing. And I try to remember to tell this to I cannot remember your name, Alex, because it's not showing up.
Oh, I thought
it's Nilfear.
no fear.
I try to remember to tell this to Nilfer
Sorry,
and Athanasios when I wake up, and I'm passing out, so I'm like, that's cool, and I just pass out, slumped over the railing. And what do I need to roll to see if I can remember this when I wake up?
That's gotta be a con save. That has to be a Constitution save.
Yeah, we'll do con.
So I went through all this effort, and then it's gonna be funny if I don't remember it.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's definitely forgotten info.
Oh yikes!
Classic Trilby, nail the execution, fuck it up on the back end.
Oh man.
I'm gonna walk over to them, be like, oh boy.
I'm out. You can scruff me.
Yeah, I'm gonna scruff him. It's like, oh poor guy. Let's get him into a cabin.
Yes.
Perhaps you would like some rest as well, Silence.
Well, another benefit of, being me. I'm undead. You know what? Maybe I'll get some sleep. I'll try. Anyways, I've never done it before.
Wait, what did you do while you were in the tomb this whole time? Were you just awake this whole time? How long were you in there?
Well, what's the date? Just
can
make.
we ask Athanasios and
Yeah,
figure
you
out
can
the
make up a
start date?
number.
'Cause I was like,
It's the second solstice of the 450th winter. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, it would be well, actually it's Greek, so they still have the proper calendar, so it'd be
Well, Theros.
yeah, well, yeah. So it
yeah.
would be September. It would be February
Nightfall.
7th.
The 7th
February
of Nightfall.
7th. Yeah.
Well, let's
February
see.
7th.
And it's. Well, what year?
Let's go with the year of our Lord 1943.
So that I would be in there. You said 1193?
1943.
Oh, 1943.
Let's go 1743.
17. Oh, well then, that's at least 700 years, at least.
700. I dropped Trilby. 700 years.
At least.
I land like a crooked sack of potatoes, and I do not respond.
Wait, okay. Your friend was a human, correct?
Well, yeah, he died.
Right, yes. That means that he. Okay, alright, here's my concern with this. You were asleep for 700 years.
Okay, I see what you're going on. Here's what I'm going to say real quick, out of game.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just roll with this, because I think what you're catching on to is his friend would have had to have done that to him 700 years ago, and there's no way that the seer would have been alive 700 years ago. I think it's a time
Oh,
inconsistency.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Khea.
No,
I forgot about
it's
Khea.
fine. It's fine. It happens when you roll as a DM. So maybe we just don't grill him too hard out of game. But take it away.
Yeah,
Well-
if you
well,
want
also-
to change that, if you want to change that real quick.
No, I'm actually keeping it. I thought about it.
Oh,
It fits. Don't worry.
okay. 700 years. How could you? he would have definitely been dead before he woke up anyway. So me telling you shouldn't have been. Okay, that's regardless now.
I also knew he'd be a returned, so because he was a returned when he left me in there.
Yes. To be fair, we did not kill him. He was literally already dead when we found him. His
So
friends, however.
okay, so other returned kill him.
Possibly.
I mean, I
How
guess.
would we find that out?
Well, out of game, you know that it was other return that you were fighting.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you asked if the other return killed him.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that was what you asked me.
I mean, it's a assumption that you can probably make
Oh.
pretty safely, considering they tried to kill you.
Yeah. Well, he definitely was a returned, and he definitely survived until roughly about 3 days ago. So he made it pretty good. Honestly, you should be proud of him. You should be proud of your friend. I give Silence a pat on the back.
I
You
see.
have great choice in friends.
And then I'm on the floor next to him after like trying to like lie to him for information. Yes, good company.
Yes.
All right.
Perhaps there's going to be more that we can figure out in the morning. Let us take rest.
All right.
Um,
So yeah, y'all
Yes.
can rest. I think y'all have already
you've had a long day.
have y'all long rested since? Probably not. So
we probably have now.
We
so
long rested in the cave before we got to the dungeon.
before the okay, so I guess now's the chance to long rest again. Since y'all have probably used some of your resources in that fight.
Yeah. I didn't use that many resources, but we should.
Well,
be
I mean, it makes sense anyways because we're probably just gonna jump to you guys making it to Meletis unless you want to
fine. Mhm.
keep up the roleplay.
Nope, I pretty much did as much as we could.
All right, so y'all make it to Meletis. And
But there's like a pirate light montage where there's like I'm like playing music in the background and there's just like we do vignettes of scenes where it's like we're all playing like rock paper scissors and then y'all throw me off the boat. And then like there's definitely a scene where like we because he's incorporeal, maybe we tie Silence off on a rope and fly him like a kite.
I I mean
I
and then
definitely
I'm over
find
there
a way
trying
to fuck with Athanathios somehow. You can figure that one out.
yeah,
I'm over here trying to be almost like a nagging mom type, like stop doing that to your brother kind of thing. It's like get him out of there.
Gonna be a montage.
It's
That's
like
it.
yeah.
And then we get there.
Yep. So let's go ahead and jump to Meletis. I mean, I assume everybody knows where we're going, so I might just jump us to the Oracle, to Khia's place. Is that
Sure.
fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Unless we get jumped in the city, you know.
No. Yeah, y'all make it pretty unscathed.
Safe town, huh?
Yeah. Well, for now.
With the exception of the returned.
There we go. So y'all return to Khia's.
Sydney.
Mm.
God, she looks like Sydney. Big hairy eyebrow.
All right. So,
Can you turn it down just a wee bit?
yeah,
Or can I do that on my end?
I got it.
Yes, you can.
I'm not sure how. That's good.
All right. So, what do y'all want to do now that you're back?
I'm going to have. I'm gonna bring our new friend to the front door. I'm going to knock. Be like, tonk tonk tonk. Sage Khea, we might have a problem.
Come in, come in.
Come barging through. He's like, and I'm like, ha, I knocked this time. I'm gonna just be dragging Silence along with me. Well, like he's kind of behind me with my
Yeah.
barbarian side, with my little
Since
light
Matt's
side.
not here, do we want to say he's like porting the
he's
ship and
tending to the
stuff?
boat.
Yeah, he can
he's
tend the
tending to
boat.
All right, so I'm actually gonna come in, but while they talk, I'm gonna do like the Terminator, like watch out of the window in case like some people approach us type shit.
Yeah.
While I listen in.
Hello, Sage Khea. Do you remember how you sent us on an adventure to find a certain I guess what you were trying to tell us was a oh, what was it? Oh, what are they called? Trinket or something?
Yeah.
You didn't think it was a person.
No.
Phoenix's silence. Do you remember that? Do you recall?
And she's still turned away from you as she goes, yeah, I remember. Why? And she turns around and goes, and she turns around as she's asking
I'm
that.
like, and I step to the side. Well, I found it.
Hello
We
there.
Found it.
Hi. What's that? I'm
Well,
Silence.
Interesting thing. Turns out it was not a trinket, but a. Yes.
I'm Silence. Hi. Well, this is interesting indeed.
Indeed, it is.
I vaguely remember you. I did not think you'd be. I don't think your name was Silence when we met.
I start gripping. I'm like, it wasn't. What was it? What was it?
Let me see if I can help you remember some stuff.
I'm getting bad. Like my whiskers are twitching.
I was like, and like I'm over here, like, well, if you could hurry up and remember, there may or may not be two Fey ladies, that Trilby may or may not have subdued and want our blood because they
I
were
got a
after
9 on
Silence
insight.
first.
What's my gut feeling right now?
Uh,
Probably not helpful.
Your gut feeling is that she is
Their
not.
food's about to burn.
Yeah, you don't trust what's going on.
The way you described the turnaround, I'm like, oh, this is like a fucking witch that got here first and is like impersonating her. But I don't pick it up. I've just got that weird like cat sense.
Yeah.
But I'm not trusting it.
So
So I just keep looking out the window and listening.
she places her hand on Silence's forehead and goes, "Let's see if you can remember some more information." And a little bit of a magical
Thunder wave.
a little bit of a
Blows
magical
his head off.
a little bit of a magical flash occurs, and as she releases her hand from his forehead, and he's like, "I kind of remember more. My name is not Silence.
Sure.
It is. Well, before I can remember that, because that one's a little
God.
bit harder for me to remember.
This is one of those like anime moments where I just kind of like shift over to one side, like, ugh.
I do. Oh, yes. I know what you're looking for.
I'm glad you do.
The lightning diadem.
I don't really do diets. I'm kind of I need a lot of calories per day.
No.
Have I heard of this?
That would be a religion check?
I got an average 10.
Actually, I might.
Oh, that history? Okay, I can roll religion.
Yeah.
Actually, I might know that because I am a religion buff. 20.
Okay, y'all both know. So,
So I turned in, like, we all recognize what's going on
It's
now.
like,
Yes.
excuse me?
So, from what you remember, years ago, Keranos, the god Keranos, received an exquisitely cut sapphire set and a delicate silver diadem as an offering. Deeply appreciative of the skill and craftsmanship required to create it, Keranos imbued the gem with a spark of divine genius. Inventors and philosophers coveted the diadem, for it conferred a fraction of Keranos' inspiration to the wearer. granting incredible insights or fracturing the wearer's sanity. Its last owner, the tormented genius Zexos the Unblinking, is said to have created a massive contraption to assure that the lightning diadem wouldn't shatter the mind of any other mortal. The inventor's machine launched the diadem into the heavens, where it's said to have landed upon a griffin-inhabited island floating in the clouds.
Okay, so
So I hear her
so
say
what
the lightning diadem, and I'm interested. So I looked in, and then I think about it for a second, and then I throw my shoulders like a shrug, and I'm like, well, we don't have a
uh
flying ship, so
so
dead
wait
end. And I
hold
look
up,
back
wait,
outside.
the lightning diadem, what did we determine? Like, was it a
It
was it a pathway, or is it a
it's an actual like diadem necklace.
Oh, so that is the necklace. Okay.
Yes. And basically, it would grant whoever wears it incredible insight or fracture their mind. But apparently, somebody created something that would make it to what it wouldn't shatter the minds. But
Oh,
it's never been tested. So.
And it's on a floating island, which we need a floating boat.
a floating boat, you say? All right. So, do we know where the floating island is? Like, I know if it's like of legend, then we might have at least.
It's a little harder to know that. Look, what I can tell you is, it's, usually that type of stuff, it's a little exaggerated.
Mhm.
So, there's that.
Okay.
Nilfer, I think we do you want to follow up on this? Maybe we go hit the rumor wheel, see if we can find out if there's a historian or a sage around here. You know those thinking people, they
Really,
tend to know a little bit more about this mythology shit.
and as I look over, like, kind of side eye, Khea, I was like, really, like a sage, like possibly the one that might possibly be in this exact room that might
Yeah, well,
know a
I
thing
mean,
or
I don't know
two.
about this room, but and I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't pick it up, and I'm like, no, I'm thinking like a sage that like knows things and is useful. You know,
I'm looking at her, like, hoping. I'm like kind of like turning my head slowly, seeing if he might have offended her by
you're
saying
nodding.
that.
I don't pick it up. I'm like, no, like somebody who's an expert on a particular topic, and
So,
like.
so you've come to the right place already.
I don't pick it up, so I'm just like, I'm not. You don't get me. I keep looking out the window.
Okay. Well, Aeus, would you like to share that that's your name? I
Oh.
guess I have no choice now.
Can we keep calling you Silence, or should we call you AS?
I'm fine either way. I
Is
have
your
no.
last name? Is your first name Ahmed?
No, my name is just Aeus.
Okay, so would you happen? Ooh, oh, fantastic. So while we're here, there was a couple of Fey ladies that Trilby had met that was trying to shed his blood on the sarcophagus that we found. Is there something special about this being's blood?
Oh, well, it is an Eidolon, so I mean, he's got pretty much the same powers as its owner. And on top of that,
Yes.
it's kind of dangerous to, put anybody's blood on that altar because it reveals if you're going to be returned or not. So of course
If
most
you're
people,
going to be.
yes, and so most people tend to, when they find out they're able to be returned, they tend to be a little bit less cautious with their lives.
Oh. Okay.
Well, speaking of
So-
Fey ladies, what do you know about these Fey ladies? Are they like the tend to track it to the end of the world, never resting until they get their vengeance type of Fey ladies, or?
It's possible. I do not know these two in particular, but I mean, if they've sworn to come after you, that's usually a good sign they'll come after you.
I start to play with the curtains, and I'm like, spicy.
Hmm. Okay. So, mm, what would be the next move then? What should we
I would
what should we do?
I would suggest that you begin your journey to the west and go into the seas to find this island.
What, like Strixhaven, or where are we going?
To the west. There's islands out there. I mean, you are. I mean, you have a boat.
We need a navigator
Hmm.
or
So-
some kind of map or reference to where it might be.
So what? You suggest I go with you or something?
No, I
Perhaps
meant
you
like a
would be-
sage, like a useful,
I-
informed
You realize I am a.
expert.
You realize, you realize I am a oracle.
Well, I mean, like if now I'm kind of like I still don't pick up on it, but like I'm trying to change tactics a little bit. Well, I mean, like if nobody else is available, we could probably make room for you, Nilfer.
I'm just over there like looking around, and I'm like just like trying to like avoid eye contact because I'm like.
Well,
getting
Nilfer takes up
killed.
2 bunks. If you're willing to share, I guess you could come along. Well, do you think it'd be all right? Athanasio said no strays this time.
I, I don't think she equates to a stray. She's
I look her up and down. She's kind of dingy because she never leaves the house.
Look, I'm willing to help, and we can ignore whatever fees you owe me.
Wait, that sounds like a good deal.
I didn't know we owed her any fees.
Well, you keep coming to my place asking for miracles and oracle type stuff, so you know that requires fees. I don't work for free.
So we pay you the 5 silver, or we take you with us, put up with you, and you live on our boat. And like I'm thinking like, which one annoys Athanasios the most? And I'm like, you're coming with us.
Okay, let me. Yeah. All right. Well then, I guess that's the plan.
If anybody asks, we couldn't afford you.
I guess.
Ugh.
All right. Well then, I will see you on the boat, and I guess we will make our way to the next.
Again, perplexed. I don't get the Oracle shit. I'm like, how do you know where our boat is? I think she's a spy, so like my hairs bristle up. I'm getting ready to pounce.
She. Trilby, do you know what an oracle is?
Like I don't know, like she's shiny.
No, it means I can.
Let's say let's say that she can find shiny things. How about that?
I put my dagger away and I wet my paws and I like push my whiskers back like I'm trying to tidy myself up and I march up to her and I put my paw out for a handshake and I'm like, I like shiny things.
I can help with that.
So shall we all get along then?
Yes. It seems we're about to go look for one of the most shiny things we could try to find.
Yes, a floating island.
Well, also the diadem.
Yes. All right. So, why don't you go to the barge and go introduce yourself, or reintroduce yourself to Athanasios. We shall go find supplies and perhaps get some information. Sounds good? Yes.
All
We
right.
won't be back for a while. Pack up your
Do
favorite
you-
stuff.
Do you like rum by chance?
Yes.
Yes, we have. some
So is
of
she
that.
gonna be like our dainty like +1 to the party? So like we're like living like salty dogs on this boat, and like she's got like a room, like she kicks Athanasios out of like the captain's cabin, and she tries to keep it tidy, and like we're just like smelly nasty people, and she's trying to dress nice and
No, it's gonna be closer to that character from Pirates of the Caribbean, like
Which one?
the Oracle from that.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
The
crazy
witch?
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, she's an Oracle essentially.
oh god, I knew she was ugly.
So
So I was
we
right. She
will.
lives in her house. She lives in her hut all day. She's like greasy hair and stuff.
It's where no, it's
I'm
just where she works from.
Okay.
Right. So, all right, you go take
Yeah.
care of that, and we will go see if we can't get some supplies and get some information before we go.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I
Uh,
guess y'all are going about town looking for supplies and information.
Yes. I guess first thing is first. We will get information first, since that is free to carry, and supplies are not.
Yeah.
I don't want to be walking around with a boat, like a bunch of with a bunch of potions and crap, and just carrying it around like a backpack. So to the bar. Sure, there's a bar. Sure, there's a couple bars.
Yeah. There's a few. As you can see on the map, you've got the Salty Centaur, the
Okay,
Past
let's
Tavern, the Siren's
The Siren's Call. I like the Siren's Call. Ooh, Siren's Call. Siren's Call. Like backseat
fine.
driving. We're walking down the street.
All
Fine,
right.
we'll go to the Siren's Call.
All right. So y'all go to the Siren's Call. I'm not gonna.
I
Pull
think
up
that's one we went to before too. So.
No, it was the Salty Centaur because you asked about eating
Yeah, the
centaur.
centaur meat. Yeah,
That's
centaur
right.
meat.
It was dumb.
So I don't have anything to pull up right now. It's basically it's gonna be RP.
We walk past
no
the Salty
combat.
Centaur, and somebody like stumbles out drunk, and I'm like, "You idiot! Don't you know you don't get centaur meat at the Salty Centaur?" Puff out my chest.
It's like it's false advertising.
Dumbass.
It's-
All right, so y'all make it in, and you see the bartender, and he looks over at you and he's like, "What can I do for you?"
Let us get 2 drinks, one for me, one for my furry friend here, and possibly where you can a place that we can get some information.
All right, what kind of drink you want?
Just an ale for me, please.
And you?
I have to be fancy about it, so like I sit on the stool, like I scoot down a little bit, and I start rummaging like one of the like menus, and I'm like, let me get the I'll have the coconut rum with 4 ice cubes. Shake it up. Put some salt in there, and then glaze it with honey.
Whoa,
And
whoa, 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 whoa,
then-
whoa, whoa, whoa! Where are you getting all this? What
I
honey?
show 'em this. Yeah, don't you guys make like classy drinks?
Don't-
Classy
Where
drinks?
do you think you are? You think you're in? Thinking you're in one of the higher up cities in Theros.
I guess I thought I was in the Salty Centaur. It's supposed to be an insult.
Oh shit!
Salty Centaur. You want them lady drinks?
Oh Jesus!
I
think
but I'm
you
not
just
offended. I'm
actually
not
caused
offended.
stir-
But no, I'm not offended because that's exactly what I want. I'm like,
Yeah.
huh?
You just started like a freaking turf war.
Well, if you want them drinks, you can go over there.
All right.
We'll
I swoosh
just
my
say-
tail like a tailcoat, and I stand up and I dust myself off and I say, "I will." And then I'm not.
Down.
No,
Sit
no,
him
no.
back
No,
down.
hold on. Let him finish.
Yeah.
The guy who's sitting next to me, I push his mug slowly off the bar and onto the ground where it breaks.
It's gonna start a turf war.
You're gonna have
Oops.
to pay for that.
I'm afraid not. And I start walking out.
And as you try to walk out the door, this huge Leonin blocks the way out. Where you going, little pussycat?
I like act like I trip on like a floorboard and I stumble forward into his arms. And when I do, I cast friends. So I
Okay.
fall into him. He catches me. I cast friends, So what's the?
Is that where I have to roll against it?
Hold on. I have advantage on all charisma checks directed at the creature. But when the spell ends, in about a minute, he realizes that I charmed him. So I'll just have advantage on the checks. So I stumble into his arms, I cast Friends, and then I like stand myself up. I'm like, did you hear that? That bartender called you a pussy.
Jesus.
Cat.
Nope.
Yeah,
you left that part
pussycat.
out on purpose.
Yeah, there we go.
Puss. I can't believe I said that. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
And I
You're
turn
gonna get
around and
this.
like blow raspberries and like do like the finger face back at the bartender. I got a Leonin on my side now.
All right, go ahead and make the check to
Was it deception or something?
yeah. With that advantage.
Deception. Shift. Did it roll? 19.
All right. He
So he just stands shoulder to shoulder with me and bows up.
yeah, and he starts to walk over to the bartender and he's like, "What did you say about me?
You heard what he said about us. You heard him.
I'm a Leonin." And he picks up the bartender by the scruff of his collar and picks him up over the bar, flipping him over to the other side, to the side that you guys are on, and knocks him to the ground.
I'll run up and grab Nilfi and I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here.
But my ale.
I just grab an ale of somebody else at the bar drinking and
Hey!
I put it in your hands and I say, let's go.
Ooh. And he's just dragging me as I'm drinking.
He's just like drinking it and sloshing it while we run.
I was like, okay, so.
And Leonin's just punching the bartender as you guys leave.
All right.
We get out, we go down the alleyway, we're both huffing. He's still slurping on his ale, and I say, it's gonna be at least 3 days before we can go back in there.
So that makes 2 bars that we can't return to. There's one left.
As you guys are saying that, this this creepy looking satyr with like a long jacket walks up to you and he's like, "I hear you're looking for information."
Oh, yes, we are. And I
don't listen to him. Goats don't know anything.
The goat sees all.
Ignore the.
We already got a professional finder outer. Beat it.
Hey, I take his pipe out of his bag, and I'm like, here, go have fun with this.
What, you don't want to buy some spice?
No, I take Trilby's pipe out of his pocket and give it to him and be like, here, and give it to Trilby, be like, here, go play with this.
I act insulted, but like, of course I take it. And I start patting it around.
I was like, what kind of information might you have? And I can possibly give you, make it worth your time.
Well, here's some opium to help you to start.
Sorry about that. That was so rude and out of the blue.
I'm good.
No, you're good.
I called one of his guys that called me a pussy. I called him a pussy back.
Oh, did she
It was
react
rude.
to
I'm
that?
sorry.
Oop.
Oh, did your friend react to that? That's funny. So I'm like, yeah, we may or may not be looking for a floating island. Would you know anything about that? It's
You're looking for the floating isle.
You want to play a game or something?
Yeah, I know. I've heard that it might be
It's
to the
gonna end
west.
soon. If y'all like want me to.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
Yeah. I know it'd be. Gosh, can you meet up? What? Can you meet up while we're doing this? Would you possibly know anything about that? Just in the direction I know you're supposed to travel west, but any hints along the way?
Well, let me pull up a map for you. And
Okay.
so he pulls up the world map for you, and I hear tell that it's out here by the
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Island's over
sorry.
here.
I thought I muted myself. I did not.
No, you're good. It's
Wow.
gonna be over here somewhere.
Looks to be about 5 days travel.
And
Okay,
he's-
the satyr is pointing us somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
he's
me.
telling
On a
you-
map?
I asked him where the floating isles might be.
Yeah.
That's where he's.
Let me freehand so I can like. Out here is what I've heard.
Do our Indiana Jones thing.
Interesting. Any idea what kind of dangers there might be along the way?
Let me see what I know. You know, I heard about this. I hear tell about a cult that's out there.
Oh yes, well, I know a thing or two about cults. Me and me and my followers of Erebos had to end many cults.
Whoa! Erebos.
Yes, Erebos, the
That-
kind and mighty.
No. That's the cult that's out there.
What? No, those are friendly people.
Ah.
So I,
Dare
I-
you?
I pat you on the back and I'm like, sounds like we got an in.
They are good people. How dare you insult them?
Yeah, we got the
We-
inside track.
We free people from the shackles that is like being quote unquote free. There's no such thing as freedom. Only freedom through life, love,
All right,
afterlife.
Nilfi, save it for the Sabbath.
This
Ah.
unless he understands, and he will continue spreading these lies about my people.
I'm sorry, kid. I
You're
think
gonna
yeah.
evangelize him.
Go ahead and
Look,
try with a
If
go
we-
with
if
a
we're-
religion check to see if you can convince him.
That'd be
Persuasion?
persuasion, I think.
Yeah, persuasion, I guess. Yeah.
22.
You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. You might be right. Look, either way, I know there's some Erebos people out there. I've also heard stories about these trolls that are out there on one of these islands. I'd watch out. That's a troll island. It's very dangerous. Trolls are,
So what? They just like sail around and fuck with people?
No, they actually established their own town there. Yeah, that's what I heard.
What's it called? The Isle of Reddit?
Trolling, I get it.
I do not get this.
No, I mean, me personally get it.
Yeah. No, out of game, I get it. But
Yeah. I'm like, what is Reddit? Do you know what Reddit is? Because I don't know what Reddit
no.
is.
The Great Reddit Sea.
Anyways,
Do you mean the Great Red Sea?
look. I gave you some information. How about you help me out? I got this opium
you
I need to
know
get rid of.
You know what? I'm gonna toss him a gold. Like, as a man of Erebos, a deal is a deal. I give him a gold piece and bless him. Give him a good day.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll find another ship to get rid of this. As he walks away.
Do I? No, I don't do opium. I'm surprised the cat didn't get opium.
Okay, but he totally trips on a decapitated head as he's trying to walk out of the alley.
Yeah.
Shelby.
No,
Alright.
the satyr, and then he has like
Yeah.
a little freak out.
Yeah.
Ah!
Ah!
Yes, you have a good day too, sir.
I'm gonna head this
Alright.
way.
All right. So let us get supplies since we can. Wait, no, wait. We still have one bar left. Perhaps we might know somebody that can arm us against trolls. So yeah, we can go to the last bar.
Yeah.
I see we head for the the expedition shop.
Oh, okay.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
They're
Let's
gonna
go
have
ahead
like
grab
ropes
some-
and fasteners,
grab
and
grab our supplies.
there'll be
and
some
stuff.
professional sailors down there.
But y'all have gone there before. Yeah, that's where you
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
before your last adventure.
Yeah, I tipped him, so we're on good terms. I gave him just the tip.
Hate it. Hate it.
That's why he likes me so much.
Hate that.
All right, so y'all make it there. How you doing? Welcome back. I see you made your journey.
Indeed we did, good sir. Not without your help. Thank you for the great supplies.
Yes, yes. Well, what can
Yeah,
I?
where can I leave a 5-star review?
Oh, well, you can mark outside the door. There's this stone actually right there where you can mark up and leave a
Postboard.
review.
I actually walk outside. I find like a peasant kid, and I say, "You kid, here's a silver. I want you to go around and just shout 5 stars. Would shop again."
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, he's gonna go Yelp about this.
Five
He's gonna go
stars
yell about
would
this.
shop again. All right.
Well, hey man. What do you know about trolls? You know anything about trolls?
Troll. Oh yeah,
Like the
yeah.
island faring kind of troll? How many
I-
trolls are out this way? Seen a lot of trolls?
Not a lot. But I heard tales from those that come in through the port, and they tend to heal really fast.
Hmm.
They have
Do you know any way that we can avoid that, possibly? Is
Well,
there
acid and fire are the best ways.
Oh, well, we might have a thing or two for that. Would you have any vials or
Do you have any
anything?
acid fire?
Acid fire? That would be a bad day.
Just want to get it all in one.
Well, I wouldn't mix the two. That would be, that might not work out in your favor.
Got like a potion of fire breath or anything?
I might. Let me see if I got that in stock.
Just like a spicy hot sauce.
It's the last one. I can part with it.
All right.
I can
hold on
part
real
with
quick,
it
guys.
for
Yeah.
about 50 gold.
Let's put it on the tap. Because we're gonna die and never make it back.
Sure.
I was kidding. You're not even gonna make me roll about it.
Nah, I trust you.
All right. Well, since you trust me so much, why don't we got a potion of healing, potion of greater healing, any
Sure.
spell scrolls.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those.
Yeah, we're gonna be gone for a while. What do you got? You got some healing potions. You got the fire breath.
Yeah.
I'm like snapping my fingers, like reaching for thoughts. I'm like, alchemist fire. Eh? Greek fire?
Do not have that.
Ah, dang it. I'll have to tell the kid to go to 4 stars.
Let's see. So he gives you how many healing do you need?
Usually I just roll a d4 to see how many there are.
Well, I meant how many do you want?
As many as he has available. That's what I'm saying. You just-
Okay. Just
typically,
just
when it
stock
comes to
up.
potion, just roll a d4, and that's how many he has.
Yeah, I just didn't know how
Hello?
many you were looking for. Hey.
Oh, okay, sorry about that.
No, you're
I
good.
hit a complete dead zone.
It's all right. We're about to be back to you. We'll
Yeah.
catch up.
So you want greater healing?
Yeah, that's a good sweet spot for our level.
All right, he gives you 2 of those.
All right, got 2 of those. Fire breathing. What else? Nelfie, can you think of anything?
Let's see. If you're gonna go up against trolls, I got this for your captain. And he pulls out a silver trident.
Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Just take all this and just put that on a tab, charge it to Athanasios over at Pier 3.
Yeah, and when you guys come
I'm trying
back,
to put all this on Athanasios' tab.
so the way our tabs work is once you come back from your adventure, that's when you gotta pay up because usually by then you found some money and gold and all that. Adventurers.
Deal. I spit in my paw and I hand it out to him.
All right. And so that'll be 350 when you get back. And if you don't have it, then you're not going to have a ship.
Deal. And I grab his hand and I shake it with my spit in it.
All right.
I just put Athanasius' entire ship on the line for a handful of potions.
Oh no. That's not going to backfire at all.
We won't live that long. All right. Anything for you, Nilfi? I think I done enough damage.
I'm sorry, I told you guys to hold on real quick.
Oh, I'm
that
sorry.
was
Oh, I
gonna
didn't
be
hear you.
away for real quick. Okay, so what all chaos did he do while I was away
So he put a 350 gold tab on y'all, and
Oh.
if you don't pay it back when you get back from your journey, you lose the ship.
Why do we have such a giant tab?
Because y'all got a silver trident for your captain, 2 potions
Uh-huh.
of greater healing, a potion of fire
Okay.
breath.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we didn't get anything for me, and I stuck with this
Is it-
crazy tab.
I was asking you what you wanted. I didn't realize you were gone.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I put it
So-
all on a tab and basically put a lean
I mean-
against our boat.
Whatever you add is just gonna add to the tab. So I mean,
I was like, I clearly
I love it.
cannot add
Like, I don't
one.
understand the concept, so I'm just like taking things off the shelves and adding them to a big pile.
Uh, I can't support
Yeah,
such
shit, I don't
alone,
even
so
need
I
like
don't-
paper. I got some rope. We got
Yeah.
plenty of rope.
oh, you're getting some rope.
You probably slap my hand and you're like, we got rope at home.
We
rope
do
at
have rope
home.
at home. We have rope right here in my hand.
The rope at home ends up being like just like string.
Twine.
All right.
Fine.
So
Uh,
all right. So
Well, would
no,
you-
I guess we can't afford anything else. So no, we're good.
oh, you're not getting yourself anything?
I'm not putting us in more debt for it.
I guess so. I guess. So you got some greater healing potions, fire breath, and a trident for your captain. So maybe that'll cool down his anger when he finds out about this situation.
Yeah, I pocket the potion of fire breath, but you guys can have the trident, of course, and y'all can split the potions of greater healing.
All right.
I'm
So
just
are
over
y'all
here.
returning to the boat at this point then?
So basically, what just happened was I was away. I was outside trying to. talk
You were
some
listening to the
locals or-
kid.
I was listening to the kid rant and rave about it, and I come back to this gigantic tab. I was like, what? What? Why? Why?
But why? Por qué? Por
I was
qué?
like- But I'm like, you know what? I'm a king. I'm sure I have plenty of riches back at home.
Back at home.
Yeah.
Butterflies.
So okay. I will not.
Oh,
be
before
renting the new ship.
before we leave out, no, I don't want you to leave empty-handed.
Yeah, for real, get something.
So I say,
This is really
you
just
know what?
this is really something you will be able to pay this. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
you'll be able
So,
to pay this tab,
I,
back, but
I,
more than
I
likely.
see, like, what would you be interested in? Like a big, fat, fucking shiny +1 great sword or a great hammer or something?
I honestly
What do you
don't
want?
know. I honestly
Like,
don't know.
what are you lusting over when you're talking about how broke you are?
I'm not concerned about how broke I am.
But is
I
there like
literally
something you want?
I have king's robes. I have a great sword. I have chainmail. I literally don't know what else I could possibly want. Maybe, and like we got greater.
Does he
potions,
have
I-
any magic items here?
Oh.
He can look in stock.
Guess that's not a bad question.
I'm thinking. Let me get a big shiny great sword, and if you got any of those gauntlets that just like make your shit go on fire, let's get those.
Yeah, let's.
I have.
see.
And to
I
balance it
haven't
out,
seen-
I take my messenger bag and I just dump it out on his desk, and just golden masks come out and spill everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
okay.
forgot about all those, didn't you?
No, he didn't.
No,
He
I was
wanted-
waiting
he
for the
wanted
right
hoard
time to
them.
use them.
Yeah.
He wanted to hoard them.
Let's see. How many do you have at this
I have
point?
Yeah, there's at least
6.
three. Oh.
6. All right. And I think
And
I
some black robes. Those are free.
I wrote somewhere where how much those each cost. Let's see. And honestly, y'all should be able to pay this without creating a tab, based on your last adventure.
The tab is for funnies.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So let's see. I wish I had the book right now.
Are you looking for prices?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have this thing that's really cool. I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Oh, here we go.
It's
The gold. So those
somebody.
masks are worth 100 gold each, if I remember correctly.
Holy shit, Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Well,
there's
specifically those
a really good
masks.
resource out there called like sane magical item
Yeah.
prices. So I think +1 weapons typically go for 1,000.
Yeah. Well, I was specifically looking for that mask. How much they were worth.
Okay. So 600. I have some cash. I could probably close up the gap and get him the sword.
Yeah.
No, he said they're. What do you mean? Close up the gap. He said 350. We have 250.
Well, he
we would
wants
have
to. He
250.
wants to
350 is the
add.
tab for the potions and
He
stuff.
wants to
I'm
add to
trying to
the-
buy you a sword.
Yeah, he wants to buy you a sword.
We'll see how much the sword. Let's see what the sword he's got.
+1 weapons are typically $1,000, but it's up to you.
Ooh, here we go. A flame. How about a flame tongue?
What's that?
Holy shit. That's like 100,000 gold, like magic item. In most campaigns, but
Yeah.
if this is a goof campaign and he doesn't
It's a
care,
goof.
then it could be whatever you want.
It's a goof. Let's see if he
Fuck
even.
yes, I want that. I'm like my eyes go big and my mouth waters and like my jaw goes slack and I'm just like,
I mean, y'all said you're gonna be fighting trolls.
oh
But
yeah.
Indeed. Indeed.
I dump out my bag of gold masks and I like take all my gold coins and silver out of my pockets and just like add them to the pile of shit. And I'm like, I want it.
That should do for most of it. Yeah. You know what? I'll let it slide. You get it. Yeah, this is enough.
All right. Wrap it up for me. It's a surprise.
For the guy that can see you buying it, or is he still outside?
No, he
I'm-
totally
I'm
sees
right,
me.
I'm right next to
He
him.
totally sees me getting it, and I'm like, no, it's for somebody else. And then I roll deception.
Yeah.
I get a 19.
Do you care to see through that?
Uh,
Oh.
Are you a
man,
li-
I wonder who it's for.
Are you a little sad or
He's like-
excited?
I'm like, no, I'm like, Milford, that was awfully kind of you. Whoever's gonna get that is gonna be very pleased with it. However,
Yeah.
I don't think silence can fight.
It's wrapped up. I hoist it. Like, I can barely sling it over my shoulder. I'm like, Swabbie's going to love this.
Oh, Swabbie. Indeed. Indeed. However, don't you think it is a little used on such a you know what? I'm sure we'll teach him how to use it. I can teach him the ways of the great sword.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Athanasios probably waiting on us.
Yep. So
I
y'all.
grab the bag of all the goodies and stuff while
Yep.
he grabs the sword.
All right. So y'all make it back to the Equinox with your goodies in hand, and we'll say that you also bought food for the. You bought your
Of course, yeah.
rations.
Well, I think Athanasios probably did that while he was on the pier. He was doing acquisitions for
Yeah.
stocking and stuff.
Get the food
Acquisition
rations
thing.
and all that. Yeah. All that important.
So, Matt, you there?
Is he? Remember he?
I heard him earlier.
Oh yeah, no, he's back. Yeah.
Hey.
Yep. We all come crossing the gangplank, hauling our cool shit with us, and Athanasios would.
Athanasios.
He's probably pretty pissed that some woman lives on his boat now.
Let me see if we lost him. He might have gone through another dead zone. Okay. Well, what do we want to do then in the meantime?
Oh. Swabbie!
Uh, ye-
Swabbie!
yes, my king.
Trilby got you a nice little present.
Oh, I
So-
get a present.
Show 'em.
Truby,
So-
Truby,
so-
Truby, what do I get?
I take out a copper piece and I put it in his palm and I say, I don't spend it all in one place.
Oh, thank you. I will not. I will. I will. This will be precious to me.
I look at him really confused, like, what? That is not what we agreed to give him.
That's because
Are you gonna take it and hawk it for yourself, Trilby?
If I was gonna hack it, I wouldn't have spent all that money on it.
Khea speaks up and she's like, "It's because the gift is for you."
That's no, he said it was for Swabbie. Wait a minute.
I kind of do like that slow over the shoulder turn with crazy eyes towards Khea.
I look at Trilby.
Because
I
you
look at
still
Trilby
don't
and
get
be
the
like,
concept of oracle, so it's like, how'd she know?
How did she know that?
I look at Trilby's like, did you fib again?
You did it again. No.
Wait.
No, I didn't fib.
Just
Yes, you did.
just stretched it, you know.
I'm like, all right, it's for you. I just wanted to lower it over your head a little bit longer.
It's so beautiful. Thank you so much.
You can unwrap it. It's just like a gilded, gleaming great
Mhm.
sword.
Hey, welcome back. Oh, just in time. We just made it back to the boat.
Thought I saw him.
Say something when we get him back.
Yeah.
Let's just keep playing.
It was like, so I pick up the shiny sword. I was like, oh, it is surely a beauty of a sword. I gave it a couple of test swings. What is it called again?
Flame tongue.
It's a flame tongue.
So it's a 2d6 greatsword, and when you hit, it does an additional 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
God.
can use a bonus action to speak the magic sword's command word, causing flames to erupt from the blade. These flames shed bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. While the sword is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 damage to any target it hits. The flame lasts until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or sheath the sword.
Yeah, so I hand you a piece of paper, and so like when you flip it open, it says like password ... Trilby's the best.
And I look at it and go, Trilby is the best.
Whoosh! Flames.
Yeah, and it
And
like
then,
just.
it catches
How were
on
you
fire, like,
holding
"Ah!"
it?
I was reading the note with one hand, holding the sword aloft in my hand in the other.
Okay.
Like Trilby is the best, and then it just catches on fire. I'm like, oh! Oh, what is this sorcery? Ah, that's exactly what it is. It is indeed sorcery. So I'm like, how does one? And so like how do I last until you use a bonus to speak the command word again? It's like, how do I turn it off? How do I turn it off?
I don't know. I didn't figure that one out.
Would the Oracle know? Would Khea know?
Yeah, but she's laughing.
It's like, ah!
Ah!
It's like, here,
Is this gonna be a joke? We never figure out how to turn it off, so you just have to plunge it in water every time you're done with it.
or I drop the sword, and like,
Oh no.
and that causes the flames to go out. Like,
Yeah.
Until you
I think
drop
so,
or
yeah.
sheath the sword. Yeah.
Yeah, until you drop or
I'm like,
sheath
"Ugh!"
it. So yeah. So you dropped
and
it.
I'm
So
over
yeah.
here I'm over here hiding behind the captain's wheel. I'm like, what the? Is that? Is it?
The
Does
sword's
that happen
out.
every time? I'm like super nervous, headed toward it, and like, okay, it's it is truly powerful, indeed, truly powerful. Swabbie,
Yeah. Yes, my king.
here, do something with this one. I hand him my old great sword, and I guess it's He's just gonna crush
And he
it
just
with the
like
sword.
he's like cannot carry it, so it's like dragging on the boat as he walks away with it, trying to find somewhere to
Yeah.
put it.
Yes, and I sheathed the new one. I was like, ah, thank you, Trilby. This is indeed a great and powerful weapon.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm trying. I'm wet my finger, like my paw fingers, and I'm trying to get my whiskers to go straight, but they just always like twanging up. So I'm just like, oh yeah.
Oh,
There's no problem.
all right.
I love you, but it's no big
Wait.
deal.
Oh, he's gone. I can hear, but apparently can't hear me. Sorry, but I can hear half the time, but you can't hear me at all.
I told him we
Oh,
get back with him.
Yeah.
how sad. How sad.
Yeah.
But yeah. So. All right.
Yeah, so I'm
So
like I don't do well with like showing like
emotions, right?
affection, so I'm just like, yeah, I love you, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess in that case,
And if you
I
hear
give
me, I act
give
like, no, what? Pff, get out of here.
I give him a pat on the back and be like, "No, what you've done is a great thing. I
You give me
greatly
the
appreciate
pats,
it."
and then I'm acting like, no, get away from me. But then like I like lean into it, like
I
it's like
scratch.
scritches.
I give him the air scratches or the ear scratches.
all right.
Yeah.
So I guess with that,
We could do an encounter,
Yeah.
unless you
well,
want to call it quits.
I
we
think
can
it'd be
call it.
best to call it for now. We'll call this a role play night. I
Yeah, it was
do.
fun.
I just
Good
want to
time.
make sure Matt doesn't miss too much.
Yeah.
'Cause
Agreed.
so we will call it for tonight,
Mhm.
and I guess we'll see you guys next session where we'll find out which island you go to. I'm gonna make some notes and figure out which islands you're gonna go to. I only wrote notes for one island, but you guys didn't make it there, so
Yeah.
that's fun. I can write more notes on the other islands because I've got a bunch of islands that I can make notes on. Because I know where you guys can go. I just didn't like fully write them. All right. Well,
All right.
thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, be sure to follow and subscribe. And also check out our Patreon. We got a couple Patreons going on. Come check out the Escape Reality Films one. That one you directly support the channel, and you'll be able to give us the first tier. Will get you access to the Discord where you can come hang out with all of us. We're all in there. And the second tier will give you access to our YouTube content a week before it's uploaded to YouTube. There's a. Do you want me to promote that other one or no?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. So the other one, let me make sure I get all the info correct on it.
There's no tiers. You can just sign up for any amount at Studio Bastion.
Yeah, so it's patreon.com/Studio Bastion. That will get you. That's gonna help the RP side of everything, specifically like D&D. So that goes to Bastion, and that will help us be able to have access to the D&D books, more maps, all that cool stuff that makes this game fun. And like he said, you just give whatever you feel comfortable giving. And then I think we also have Plumtastic on Twitch. Or I'm Plumtastic.
Yeah, I'm Plumtastic. I'm actually possibly changing platforms, so
Okay.
should make for some interesting
Okay. Well,
adjustments.
I guess we'll come back to that once you're ready to roll that announcement out officially.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah.
all right. Well, I think that's everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good night.
And remember, I'm Plumtastic and you're beautiful.
And I'm sexy.